2024?
Why don't we talk about RTX 5090?
Oh, okay.
Because we don't know the price yet. So we can still kind of have fun.
Nice.
And we could pretend that like anyone will be able to afford an RTX 5090. Do you guys want to play pretend for a little bit?
Sure.
Okay, I would like that though. Cool.
I still have both kidneys, so I'm good.
Nice. Not for long, Dan.
Yay!
New images have leaked of a populated RTX 5090 PCB, and it looks full. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is dense with 2 S's. That is wild. So there's your alleged 32 gigs of GDDR7 RAMs. There is all the VRMs, and then there is all the rest of them. Look at this thing.
Do you have a comparison of the 4090? Do you have both up?
I don't have the 4090
There's a link
up.
to it in the doc.
Oh, is there a link in the doc? Yeah. Oh, incredible. Okay. And the 4090 was already a dense mama jama. Because remember the whole like through PCB cooling thing.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's a 4090. Credit to WCCF Tech for posting that. I don't know if they're actually the original poster of it. Oh, here's the blank one. I don't know what it is, but there is something about a blank, unpopulated PCB with just all the pads that just is like, yeah, right? Like, damn. Damn. You know, like, damn.
Damn.
We're losing it today.
Yeah. So I slept about 3 hours last night, just so you have some idea. Like I'm barely functional today.
So the rumors of the 5090 is that it has 21,760 CUDA cores compared to the 4090's 16,384. Pretty big jump. The memory goes up to 32 gigs, which you would have needed like beyond 4090 in the past to have.
Which almost certainly means it has a 512-bit memory bus, which is like that combined with going to GDDR7 is like, what? 16
modules of memory. Power stages 29 versus 4090's 23. PCB 14 layers compared to the 4090's 12. And the MSRP probably too much for all of us.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Look at this. $15.99 US. I see only 3 question marks. That to me indicates, and they might have typoed.
We definitely,
They might have forgotten a decimal. So we could be looking at
a single dollar.
We could be looking at $1.
Wow.
As low as $1, Luke.
Very nice.
As low as $1.00. I think it could happen.
Discussion question is, what is your max limit on price, assuming performance is good compared to last gen?
Okay, so here's the thing. I think I've talked about this a fair bit, but it bears repeating because NVIDIA waits 2 to 3 years between releasing GPUs now. So some of you probably don't remember or weren't around for this. But when I saw the pricing of the 40 series, I made a solemn oath. I swore that I would not upgrade to it. Ooh. I have kept that promise.
Yeah.
My VR machine is still running a Launch 3080. Okay. My personal rig is still running the 7900 XTX from the Radeon Challenge. And my LAN machine in the LAN room is still running it's a 3080. Yeah, it's an EVGA 3080.
So is there a price point for this?
No, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I have an eGPU for my ROG Flow X13 3080. My entire life
3000 series enjoyer
is 3000 series and below for NVIDIA.
Yeah.
And then on the, technically I have one more machine. I have remember those little ASRock like mini desktops?
I think so.
Yeah, with that used an MXM module.
Yes.
Okay, so I have one of those in my family room upstairs for just like playing casual games on the TV up there.
Sure.
1080. Still going strong. 1080 gang represent. So I have no 40 series in my life. So with that said, I'm coming at this from an alternate angle. I have a different perspective on the 50 series, because I've seen a lot of people like flip the math out going, well, this isn't worth it as an upgrade. They're asking way too much money. But my upgrade is from a 3080 class card or a 7900, which is not on par with the 4090. It's more on par with like a 3090 Ti.
Yeah.
Right? If we're being honest. If we're being honest, especially if you want to look at ray trace games, then it can even fall down below that. And ray tracing is now mandatory in some titles.
Yes.
No, that's true.
Of Tomb Raider. Or not Tomb Raider.
Guy Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Nostalgia Tomb Raider.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Donates to a museum Tomb Raider.
Great looking game, by the way. Have you played?
I have not.
Great Circle yet? Oh, okay.
No.
It's so beautiful.
Nice.
It looks incredible.
Worth the requirement?
Well, more complicated discussion.
No more spicy takes this
More
week?
complicated discussion, yeah. So my upgrade is much greater, and my amenability to spending way too much money is much higher because I got 3 good years
Skipped a gen.
out of my 3080.
Okay.
So
Is there still a limit?
I'm afraid to say anything because I really want one. And if I say something...
And you want a 4090? You're not going to do 4080?
If I say, guys, if it's over this price, then I'm going to skip this generation.
It'd still be on 3000.
Then I'm going to be stuck on 3000 for
like
another
5
3
years.
more years.
5 total years, yeah.
Yeah, and then 6090 nice is going to arrive, and it's going to be like $4,000, and I'm going to be like, and if it's over $3,800, I'm not buying, and I'm going to be running a 3080 forever.
Oh man, maybe at that point, Intel will be so good that you'll be fine. That's a lot of years from now. 6000 series.
Massive respect to what Intel has done with Arc Battle Mage.
Got a lot of work.
Massive, massive respect. And they're catching up to NVIDIA in the ways that I think matter more for the future.
That makes sense.
So they're still, when we look at die size to die size comparisons, they're behind on raster. When we look at performance per watt, dude, they're behind. But when we look at what Intel is doing on the software side, their driver team is doing the work on the tech side. Their AI performance, even though the support for it's not great yet, good.
Yeah.
Their ray tracing performance, good.
Yeah, they're very forward thinking, which is good.
Yes. So all that's great. But let's face it, they are not going to have a 5090 competitor. They may not have a 6090 competitor.
They just got to release an SLI competitor.
All right, enough.
And then just put like 4 of them in.
Although,
let them virtualize them.
We do need a reason for PCIe Gen 6.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, no. But I think at mainstream price points, I hope Intel is going to just crush it. Just give us a.
We'll see how rough 5060 coming out is.
Okay.
Whenever that happens.
The price I've seen rumored is $2,000 US.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's the price that I've seen rumored, but that goes back far. Like I haven't seen, I intentionally don't really follow the rumors that closely in the lead up to a product launch because realistically I'm going to get briefed on it anyway. And that will be the real information anyway.
Right now, isn't that like 2,800 CAD?
Yeah, more. It's probably more like 2,900 Canadian dollars. Yeah.
2,000 USD to CAD.
And I think
2884.
What's median income these days? Like 38,000 or something like that. Median income Canadian.
My goodness.
Wait, is this household? Median income. Hold on. Median income was 41,700 in 2022. Yeah. So here's my source, wowwa.ca. I have no idea how accurate that is or anything, but like we are basically looking at like a 10th of your take home by the time you actually like get taxed on that and stuff.
Yeah. The tariffs wouldn't be from China, they'd be from Taiwan.
Which ones?
People are like, "Oh, you have to factor in tariffs now."
No, we could end up. I doubt it. But that would only be for the States anyway. For Canada,
Right.
I doubt that we would be paying any kind of import tariffs on Chinese exported GPUs.
Do you think I'm going to start smuggling GPUs over the border?
Yeah, the GPUs themselves are made in Taiwan, but a lot of the card assembly is done in China, so the finished GPU would probably be subject to any Chinese tariffs. But that's all speculative until after January sometime. So, for the sake of discussion,
Yeah.
2,000 USD.
That's too much.
I'm going to do it.
What if it's 2,200?
Stop. What? I'm not going to let you pin me down on this. I'm not going to commit to anything. I'm not going to commit to anything.
You don't have to vocalize it. Is there a limit? You don't have to tell anyone just in case you want to get out of it or whatever.
Is there a point where you would be
Is
like,
there a soft limit right now?
I don't want to open my wallet?
Because you're going to, like, for context, he's not going to buy one.
No, I will. I'll buy one.
Okay.
Look, if I'm going to say I accept this madness, I can't just use my influencer clout to be like, to summon one. I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
Because I took a principled stand on 40 series. I was like, this is too expensive. I won't even use it. But if I'm going to break that, I think I have to pay for it.
Going from 1,600 to $2,000 in one generation doesn't deserve a principled stand.
Luke, what GPU do you run?
I don't want to talk about it.
What is it? I know what it is.
It's pretty good.
Yeah? What is it?
It's pretty good. Well, if you want to see it, you should check out the Linus Sectives video on Bulbasaur.
See, I have no problem gifting, a 40 series to someone. That's no problem.
I didn't need to get involved in that.
I just wouldn't. Yeah, I just wouldn't buy one. I wouldn't buy a 40 series. And so because I didn't want to hack and just request one, then I was like, okay, I won't even use them. Yeah, he actually didn't request one. I mean, he did hint to someone. Oh, I thought you were bringing up the video.
It was. I just didn't know you were doing that. Let me bring it back.
He did hint to someone that he kind of wanted an upgrade or something, I think. Or maybe, no, it might have been Jake's idea. I think it was Jake's idea. Yeah. Anyway, let me make, at risk of being called an advocate for the devil himself, let me make an argument for my $2,000 GPU.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to find something.
Because to be fair, that's like really close to the current cost of my current car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I used to talk about the first car that I bought as a scale for computer parts. Now it has to be the one that I drove here today. Which is crazy. You can buy something that literally gets you from A to B instead of something that like digitally gets you from A to B.
When I was growing up, a computer setup at Future Shop. Okay. Hold on. So you know where I'm going with this, but hold on. A computer setup from Future Shop would have probably cost you somewhere in the neighborhood of $2,500 to $4,400.
Okay.
Right? That was in like $1998.
Yeah.
And they could have easily gone more. Like easily you could spend $5,000 on a computer, on a personal computer, as they called them back then. I would make the argument that like TVs, PCs, in spite of some of the utter craziness of the last few years, have actually beaten inflation. You can still get, for like $4,000, a computer tower, and the fact that it can contain something as powerful as a 4090, actually kind of impressive, kind of cool. It is not that wild to spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on a PC once every 5 to 6 years.
It's pretty wild.
And but it's not. It's also not wild. Like it's a thing that when I grew up was normal. Every family.
But when tech scales, you don't have to keep spending the same amount.
No, you don't. but you also can. And you can get a PC that is vastly more powerful than that 1998 machine for $500.
Yeah.
So you absolutely don't have to. But I also
Get
think
a cell phone.
I also think that for something that is a purchase that you will use for an extended period of time and that you will get much use out of, it is not entirely unreasonable.
I don't know if you're going to get that much use out of it.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't really get to gain that much.